Hi, it's me again with Corel Tips and Tricks. I think a little over a month ago, I made a video on how to create a new shadow that I never had seen. I'd seen the shadow, but I didn't know how the people did it. Or I'd seen a shadow like it. And I really like this shadow. So it's really pretty easy. I'm making this big for the video, so I want to make my nudge factor like 29 inches or 30. And I'm going to take the block shadow tool, and I'm sorry if I don't remember when it was. Okay, we're going to have to create custom, turn it to a curve for this to work. Now, I'm just going to barely kind of move it over just a little bit. Now, go up to Object and break the black shadow apart, and then move one of them over. Whoop. Grab one and move it over. So here's our shadow. I'm going to left click, right click. And now I'm going to move my wordage back, and you can see the space that's left over, and that's a normal shadow. Okay? But let's do this. Let me take my Smart Fill tool, set on blue, just so we can see it. And I'm going to fill in all these shadow parts. And this might not be the best text for it, but I'm hoping it'll work. And I think you'll like it when you see it. It's a whole different realm. I don't think I'm going to go ahead and do them all. I don't know if I have to do them all. So that's, well, one, that's one way to change the color of your shadow, but that's not what this is about. So now I'm going to take my new shadow, and I'm going to select it all, and I'm going to left click, right click, left click fill, right click, no outline, or outline. I got a piece right there I don't like. Well, I guess that's part. It'll come out in the wash. Now, I think it's grouped together now. Let me move this further out of the way. And let's not group together. I'm going to move that out of the way. So I'm going to group it together. I have to group it to work. Go up to group. Then go to effects and contour. You know what? I'm going to change this to red, just so we can see the contour. I'm going to contour. Now that this is so big, I'll probably have to contour, let's say like 0.1. Let's see what happens. Look at that. Now what you have to do is take your Smart Fill tool. And I'm not going to say this is going to be for everybody, but it's to me, a total different look. And I'm doing them in blue. We're going to eventually do them in black. But what this is going to do, this is going to offset that shadow. And see, some of them didn't get completely done, but that might be a cool part. So I could have done it less contouring. See, that's going to be a little bitty spot. Now, let's go ahead and make them all black. I just did it blue. I could have done any color. And now let's move it over to our wordage. That's pretty cool. Because we've got a space. Well, you know, I could have done the same thing with an outline around it, but then you'd have basically a white outline. So maybe it's not as cool as I think it is, but I think it's pretty cool. It gives it a total different look. You know, if you I could have put another outline and then shadowed it, but then I'd have a space up here, and I just want this. Anyway, I hope that helps somebody someday, and thank you for watching.